Satnam. Happy Wednesday. Welcome to the in-between time. We're in the in-between time, and that means it's time to connect to the earth. The earth is the medicine. It reminds us of our body, and it reminds us of the vessel that is holding the soul. And if the soul is the greatest of the great, it would only pick a sanctuary that is awesome, which is your body. And the body needs the earth. And so we are at the Great Divine Flow really embracing an opportunity to connect deeper to the earth. So we all kind of recognize the winter and summer solstice and the spring and fall equinox, but there is these in-between times. Right now, we are approaching Imbolc. Today is February 1st, and it's dawning right now. Imbolc. What does Imbolc mean? It means in the belly, in the womb of Gaia, in the womb of Sophia. It's all about being earthly. The one thing that we always have to remember is that we wanted a body. We wanted to be physical. We wanted to be on earth as an exponential higher potency soul. I mean, the energy of your soul is like dynamic, and it wanted to be physical. And when we are physical, we get to do some things. I want to talk about 4 things in particular. We get to clear, balance, heal, transmute. Clear means we're going to clear away everything that isn't true to our earth, that isn't true to who we really are. The reason people are so depressed is because they're not really who they are. In our bodies, on the earth, we understand it's the simple things. It is the weeding of the garden. It is the stirring of the pot. It is the making love. It is the higher inspiration. It is the meditations we do with our family and our friends and the ones we love. It is the real and concrete things that we do in life that helps us clear that which is not true. That's what clearing is, that which is not true. That's what Kundalini is, and that is what Imbolc is. Imbolc says, get back in the belly. The belly of who? Of the Divine Mother, Sapphire herself. So when we expand, when we do Kundalini yoga, plant medicine, intense retreats, what happens is we drop all of the filters that are keeping us from the truth, right? So then we are in the earth and we understand, oh my God, this is why my soul came here, and we understand that we are one with everything. Imbolc says, get in the belly of Divine Ma and appreciate not knowing, and appreciate longing, anticipation, patience, not naming. So on Friday, Mahansat City and I, Susan and me, whatever we are, Susan, I love when she said that I was in one of her classes, and she said, whenever I get a little lost, I call on my Mahansat City card. When we get a spiritual name at the Great Divine Flow, it's almost like we relate it to your birth date and your energy, the first letter of your name. There's a lot of things that go into it. Me as your teacher, and then you get this spiritual name, and it gives you a blessing. It gives you a blessing, and that blessing is to attune you to your specific truth. And that is about aligning to the heavens and the earth. And Imbolc is about in the in-between time. So it's about being in the belly of the Divine Mother and not being sticky. We have a desire. We have a desire for this year. We have a desire for the things we want to create, and we put that out. And then in Imbolc, we just saturate ourselves with knowing it's going to happen. We don't need to know exactly how it happens, but it is happening. And the earth is calling all of us sentient beings to relate to her more. Relate to her more. I want to talk a little bit about the astrology, and I'm gonna look down a little bit because I want to touch all the bases. Right now, the moon is in Gemini, so Gemini is sextiling the sun. I'm sorry, not sextiling, trining the sun. Trining. It means it's in alignment. Our minds are being illuminated right now. Believe that you can believe in your thoughts. That's what's happening. Then the next thing that's happening is the North Node is at 8 degrees Taurus. So the Taurus degree, so right now the sun is at 12 degrees. So we're in a conjunction. It's loose, but nevertheless, we are in this conjunction with the North Node, which is our North Star, which is taking us somewhere. And the sun right now is like, I want to take you to your greatest value. The sun, being Aquarius, I want to do it in an unusual way. And I want you to have the discipline to get there. And then Uranus is like, and I want you to value who you are. Your value is what makes it happen. The next thing is Mercury in Pisces. And so Mercury in Pisces feels a little bit dreamy. I have a Mercury in Pisces. I have Mercury in Pisces at 0 degrees. So sometimes my experience with that is that nobody understands what I'm saying, especially in these big, broader things. So I have to really concentrate and bring in other parts of my chart to be able to communicate well. But for you right now, it means that your mind is being soothed by the waters of healing. Pisces is the ocean of God, the ocean of the Divine Mother's tears. And so that is coating your mind with, I know you can figure out a lot, I know you can think a lot, but I want you to connect that thought to your heart. The other thing I want to bring in right now is Mars at 10 degrees Gemini. So Mars has been in Gemini for like over 200 days, which is really big. And because the sun is at 12 degrees, it means that Mars, the action planet in Gemini, which is the mind, is trining the Aquarius sun, saying, you can think better. You can think better. You can open your brain to the big mind and have a bigger experience of what would really be productive for you. The other thing is Jupiter at 6 degrees Aries. So that is still in the orb right now, and it's going to get more and more and more, where the sun is sextiling Jupiter, which means it's time to start something new. And the sun is amplifying that. There's still more. I'm not going to get into it. There's still more. I wrote down so much more. But what I want you to know is Imbolc, which is a Celtic. What is Celtic? It's a pagan Celtic. It's a witch, Wiccan. What is Wiccan? It is the wheel of witches. Witches is... It is the divine feminine, it is the goddess. And then we got persecuted and burned at the stake a lot of times. And we don't have to go there now. But Imbolc is the invitation to the earth. What do I want to say here? The androgynous population, which is, the Native Americans on the north, on our continent and into Mexico, and then also the indigenous people that are in Ireland and Germany and France and all over the other population, which we don't necessarily, and Australia, the Aborigines. So there is all of those peoples there. So what do I want to say? So those peoples that are still connecting more to Earth are the ones that we need to have the most connection to, because the Earth is in a a crisis. Not so much that the ozone or the ice cap, no. Her crisis is that the people on here, we have an immense amount of power. And we have lost our connection to her. And the reason I'm doing in bulk with Mahansat City is because I want us to connect to her. I want us women in the in-between time. So in the in-between time, we will be in Imbolc, Mabon, Samhain, I'm forgetting the other one. Oh, Llamas. That will be the in-between times. And then the men and women will come together on the solstice and the equinoxes. All of that is the wheel of earth, of earth, of earth, of earth. And when we connect to earth, we are able to accentuate the greatest part of who you are. And I want to help you do that on Friday. I want to bathe you in the wisdom of the Divine Mother and connect you to the Gaia wisdom of Imbolc, which is not defining. So some of us women are overly masculine. I'm one of them. I want to know what I'm going to do. Imbolc says, I want you to know it's going to be great. And you don't get to know how. And I want to walk you through that. I have this amazing thing we're going to do. We're going to baptize ourselves in the wisdom of water, because water is a big part of Imbolc, because she also embodies the spring rain, the winter rain. So when the earth can't make snow in certain parts of the earth, but it's still super cold, but there's rain, that rain, and I caught it. I caught it in bowls, and I put lavender and rosemary that I grow. It's organic. And then I filtered it through, just a little strainer to get the, because sometimes when you put plants in the water, there's some stuff. Anyways, I put it all in this thing. We're going to baptize ourselves in and cleanse ourselves so that we can more embody Imbolc in the belly of the womb. And then we can rest in knowing that we don't know, but we know that it's perfect for us. It's perfect for everyone around us, and that something big is birthing, and we don't have to identify it. I'm going to get really into that on Friday night, so that we can embody what is happening in our bodies, so we can connect more to the earth. The smell of dirt is so amazing. Ooh, look at the dirt on me. I love it. I love you. I can't wait to be with you. Sat Nam.